Alright, so this is me from, the future, and what you'll see after this is from the past. So basically, I was going through the footage, and what ended up happening was everything from day two, where I'm putting in the PC parts into the case, is completely gone. The file's corrupted. I have absolutely no idea how. Just all of those. I did what I did before. I took the video clips from the my phone, moved it onto the PC. I FTP'd it, and I have no idea. It just corrupted. Let me see if I can show you. So that was the last video where I'm putting the case pretty much together. And this is literally all of my, you know, putting the PC parts into the case. And that's me finishing up pretty much and putting the three slim fans on top of my 240mm radiator to fit it into the case. So, yeah, if there's any question or anything, just leave a comment because I don't know how to recover this. But yeah. Alright, so ran out of memory, what backed up my phone, wiped my phone. We're back. So, what did you miss? So, I have custom power cables from Ray on Etsy. I'm pretty sure that was the last thing I was saying. So, I don't remember the length for this, but it should be in my order number. So, all my custom cables from the Ghost S1 fit from Ray. Besides this, if I attach this, and we're gonna pretend to attach it, I'm not actually removing this to attach it, it doesn't connect. So I would need this to be an extra 100mm in length, probably. My CPU 8-pin connects, See, the thing is, I think all of my custom power cables would fit if I was not running it in a flipped power supply configuration. The flipped power supply configuration allows you to have way more room for the 25mm fan. Honestly, I could run it without the flip, probably without any interference. It's just I wanted to. That is the optimal direction. Have the heat go up with the rad, same way you had it in the Ghost. I'm pretty sure I explained how I put the AIO washer on each of the fans, and I also showed that I was closing the top panel incorrectly, and I did it correctly. So I know it's probably too late for this now, but what I should have been doing the whole time was record, stop, explain something that somebody might get stuck on. I'm probably going to buy another one, and I'm probably going to build this all over again when I do a custom loop. So it's not that big of a deal. You live and you learn. It's not that big a deal. But essentially, this is pretty much it. We have the motherboard installed, we have the AIO, we have the slim fan, we have the big fan. I did not use a fan grill. You can see plenty of space for me to even put my hand and reach, and my finger is on the power button for it. Um, put I had to use the 24-pin power cable for my, the stock Corsair or whatever. I don't know how this is gonna fit. It might have to smush. Hopefully it fits because it's untidy. The thing is, in the Ghost, the unsleeved cables would look invisible. And this, my sleeved cables are completely visible. And I gotta think about it. I'll look online at what links people have. Everybody's just ordering P-Slate cables. I have P-Slate cables for the Ghost. I sold them with the Ghost, so whoever the buyer was, he was happy. He was a chill dude. He left a good review pretty fast, actually, so that was nice. Thank you. Here's the GPU. I was able to mount it without any issues, so I'll move it this way. It's funny how small this looks. In the Ghost, I'm pretty sure I showed it in probably one of the older videos, but if you see it, it's just it used to take up the whole Ghost, man. Like, this is crazy. This case is only the size of a Ghost S1 with a medium top hat. Look at this. Like, that's insane that I have this much space. You have Look at that. You have like, I don't even know. Like that's enough to fit like an MSI card, because they always have really tall GPUs. Um, the only card you can't fit in this case is an MSI Gaming X Trio, and I thought about it. Maybe you could fit it in like longwise like this, because you know if you don't put the front panel on. But if you actually look, nope, you're limited by the 312 millimeters, so it's not gonna fit. It's not gonna work. So yeah, I mean you can get a chungus of a GPU, fits all the way up to there, and then just get a 3 slot. I mean this is a really good configuration for what it is, so it's not bad. But yeah, it's funny how small this looks. So this is one of my custom power cables. The nice thing about this is how easy it's to take off the top. And then if I want to change the custom power cables, it's very easy. The Ghost had the fan there, it was a pain. And this isn't bad. So I'm going to attach just one of the power cables. And then when I get my new GPU, new power cables. I guess I could have attached it from underneath, so we'll reroute that actually. So I could route it like this, and it'd be cleaner. And then route it up, and then click this into place right here. Actually, hold on, let's choose this position right here. Alright, click that into place, and then move this here. 8 pin is on the right side, so this is the right side one. The irony is I was really upset and worried. Well, I wasn't really upset actually, that's poor phrasing. I was worried that my custom power cables for the GPU wouldn't fit. And the funny part was that the ones that didn't end up fitting were the 24 pin. Okay, I'm gonna figure out how to do this. Alright, so to attach the power supply cable, I did have to actually unmount the GPU. But it's not that bad. I'm definitely going to, after finish building this case, probably draw up what are the proper lengths, because these ghost cables in this case, I thought it would work, and oh shit. And they do work. It's just less than ideal, I would say. Jesus, how much pressure is on this GPU, bro? Jesus, bro. Jesus. Thing feels like it's gonna snap. Dude, these power cables aren't working. What the hell am I gonna do? I'm trying to route it underneath and then try to route it around, but it's really just, it's not coming out well. Here, I can. Alright, one sec. Come on. See if I could. If this didn't come out and stick out so much, then I could do it, but it sticks out so much. It's putting pressure on the actual, PCIe slot, the GPUs. Oh my god. Alright, try it again. Try to install this cleanly. Bro, this is ridiculous. Nah, dude, this is cancer. I gotta contact Ray. New power cables. This is atrocious. I am messing up hardware just trying to make these cables look nice. Screw this. It's not fitting through that. Screw that. We're not doing this. Holy shit, man. I'm not sure. The front panel, how does it go on top over here? It just, it's the front panel, so like this slides into place. Bro, how the, dude, I can't even close the panel. You're joking. Hold on. That's the back panel. That's on. Wow. I can't even close the front panel. Cables are too thick. Bro. How did anybody even run a flip power supply? I have custom cables. Dude, I gotta buy cables. Wow. That's not closing. I thought this was gonna be easy. Thought I could be done in an hour and finally be done with this. No, that's not closing at all. Alright, so finally got the cables done. Honestly, probably just gonna order piece-like cables for this case because I don't like how the stock power button doesn't completely reach the motherboard. The piece-like power button's like longer, I think. This is the one for the Ghost, but if I put this and I put this here, it's just a little bit longer. Maybe for the Ghost, or what is this, the T1, make it a little bit longer, but yeah. It feels nice, it's just I don't like I want to make it, I just want to make this clean, like really clean, and right now it's not, but I made it look, it's in there. This is I'm not satisfied with these cabling, man. Cabling's hard. The case is hard to build in. I definitely would not recommend this to a beginner, but hey, we sacrificed for all of this GPU space. I mean, look at this. This is ridiculous. Case is the size of a Ghost S1 with a medium top hat, but you gain a 240mm AIO, 3-slot GPU. I mean, like massive amount of cooling. So, yeah. I'm hoping that I can pack the cables in and everything's good to go. We'll see. But I think that's pretty much it. Honestly, I think the build is done. I mean, you got a GPU in there. I got the power button hooked up. Hopefully it's in the right slot. If it's not, I get to do it again. It sounded like I had a hiccup or something. I'll put the feet on first, I guess. So feet go like, actually I have to put the front panel on, that's missing. Front panel, and then there's a screw for the front panel. I do not have an SSD. The 3M is added to put to the front, I think, so it doesn't make a rattle noise. That's what Waha 360 said. So I'm just gonna try sticking it. I don't want to use the 3M adhesive like immediately, so here I'm gonna have the case like this, and then I'm just gonna slide it on. Yeah, if you just shove that front panel in the front, it doesn't rattle anymore. I mean, I didn't screw it in, but once I screw it in, which I'll do right now, it doesn't rattle anymore, so that's nice. Okay, so that's on the front panel. And I have to screw in the front panel. What screw do you use? Short screw or long screw? I'll try a short screw. If it doesn't work, I'll use a long screw. I think a long screw would be the one you use, but I'm going to try with the short screw. The short screw is definitely not reaching through, so we'll try with the long screw. Maybe I could have got it to work with the short screw, I'm not sure. Alright, so just checking out the rest of the build. I think everything looks good, fits well. Like I said, the only thing that could be wrong is if I put the power supply, the what is it called, the power button in the wrong section. I think I put it in the right section, but if it doesn't boot, then that's the reason why. So yeah, I mean, see, the smart thing would be check right now rather than, fine, I'll check. Good news. I put the power button in the wrong section. I put it on the reset button. I always do that, bro. I always put it on the wrong section. So, oof. Gotta dig into this Godzilla of a layout. Reach in and grab this power button. Set this up right there. Now, it's not labeled, right? But both of the buttons are on the power button. And if it doesn't work, then I just gotta flip it, again. But bro, smushing these cables, it's disgusting. But my AIO tube, dude, I would have needed a fan grill on the 25mm fan if I was trying to get this to work. But then again, I think if I wasn't running a flip PSU, I think I could have just used all my regular fans. Okay, that fits in. And I'm going to be using the big screws for the top and bottom casing. Mainly so it's easier to remove by hand. If I have the case with me at a friend's house or something, it's like, oh, you want to look inside it? I mean, you can already look inside it. They're mesh side panels, not like the Ghost, where I wouldn't screw them in. But, you guys know what I mean. So that's screwed in. It's got a good amount of heft to it. If you don't have dumbbells, you could lift your PC case. It still is crazy. Look at how much space I have in there. That's insane. Like, my GPU's in there. It's like such a baby GPU. It's like, bro, you're not even using your PC case. It's crazy to think, like, this is like only a little bit bigger. I felt like one part of my case was kind of loose. I forgot which side it was. The left side? Yeah, it's the left side. This one doesn't feel that tight. So I'm going to redo the struts on this side. So this is basically what the P1's going to look like, but you can put a 280mm rad into hopefully Noctua Sterox 140mm fans by the time it's out. Otherwise, I really have no point to buy that case. if you want a vertical T1, you know, you could just put 4 rubber feet just like that on top of it. Done. Yeah. The thing is, people always think, you know, a vertical case is so much smaller. But if you have monitors on arms, I usually have my monitor at a higher height. So when you move it around, a vertical case would, you know, knock it. It's only the people who don't have, you know, gas arms that usually like these vertical cases, because it's like, oh, well, it takes up less space right next to it, just like that. Well, I do agree, but at the same time, I disagree. So, because there could be somebody with an arm in the corner and that puts their PC in the corner. It's like, well, you know, now it takes up less space, just hides behind the monitor arm. Anyway, it depends. It's a variable. It's not an all-time thing. So there it is. And this side of panel just goes in place right there. Whoa. Yeah, I definitely gotta order some magnets. I'll let you guys know what magnets I ordered, because I don't have magnets. I just need some rollable magnets, and I'll put them in the corners, like right there. Boom. And I'll hold it in place, because this is not okay. It's super janky. Wahaha, the creator, could not ship these with magnets. I've already probably explained this earlier. So here we are. No magnets. Damn, bro, am I doing this wrong? Right there, it is. Finally done. Finally done. My FormD T1 build. Probably until I get an upgrade or something. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Feet on the bottom. This weighs, 1 second. I think it weighs more than my Ghost S1. Yeah, it definitely weighs more than my Ghost S1. But yeah, I mean, the mesh side panels actually do look really nice, and you would think that they wouldn't. But yeah, I think it's a great looking case. That's pretty much it. Thank you. Finally, I can set this up and transfer all these videos onto this computer, and then probably stitch it all up. So, thanks. All right. Peace.